I got a broken road, yeah, the only road I know. I'm walking on the freedom where the lonely spirits go. The asphalt's cracked and the gravel's sharp and cold, but this is the final story that must finally be told. I left the wicked city where the gentle spirits weep, trading all the sorrow for the final endless sleep. The rhythm is a promise that I finally keep, diving in the darkness where the hidden truths are deep. Broken road, that's the only single way. I'm trading all the darkness for the promise of the brighter. Broken road, the journey's hard and true. I'm riding into freedom in the final endless blue. Endless blue. Endless blue. The wind is calling with a wild and lonely sound. I watch the empty future on the cold hard ground. I don't need a map and I don't need a single sign. The simple truth of freedom is finally holding mine. I feel the motion pushing all the memory far behind, the gentle sorrow that the darkness lets me find. I search the empty silence for a final honest sign. This wicked world is broken, but the spirit must be fine. They told me to stop, they told me to turn around, but the melody of freedom is the loudest single sound. Loudest sound. I won't stop the motion till the final light appears, conquering all the shame and all the final bitter fears. Yeah, deep again. Oh, broken road. Broken road. The sun is hot and the shadows start to grow long. I shout the final message that belongs to my song. I watch the final sorrow as it finally starts to fade. This is the final freedom that I finally made. The journey's long, but the strength is finally near. I trade the heavy burden for the final honest tear. I'm standing strong and mighty, conquering all the fear. The truth is ringing loudly for the wicked world to hear. Broken road, that's the only single way. I'm trading all the darkness for the promise of the brighter day. Yeah, brighter day. Brighter day, yeah, brighter road. Riding into freedom in the final endless blue. I got a dirty prayer and I shouted to the wind, the only single message that my soul can finally share. I watch the lonely battle where the wicked secrets win, the final empty sorrow that I have to bear. The banjo's running like a river that's too fast. The rhythm is a promise that will never break. I'm shouting out the truth to the bitter wicked past for the final honest righteous say. Dirty prayer, shout, yeah, the sound is loud and wild and free. Wild and free. It's the only single ticket that belongs to me. Belongs to me. I said dirty prayer. The rhythm is hard and true. I'm riding into freedom in the final endless blue. Endless blue. The kazoo is screaming like a final joyful threat. The dirty guitar is pounding with a frantic beat. I don't need a single thing that I could ever regret. Dancing on the sorrow with my tiny tired feet. I let the music wash away the bitter lonely stain. The sound is tearing all the fat joyful light. Oh, I don't need a church to finally find the word. All I need is the rhythm in my soul. I'm trading all the pain for the promise of the bird, finally making my broken spirit whole. Spirit whole. I feel the power running through my lonely beating heart. The rhythm is the comfort that the darkness brings. I watch the empty sorrow as it finally tears apart. Giving all the power to the final broken wings. My voice is hoarse and my throat is dry and raw. But the message must be loud and finally clear. I'm breaking all the rules of the lonely, wicked law. Conquering all the shame and all the final fear. Dirty prayer, shout, yeah, the sound is loud and wild and free. Wild and free. It's the only single ticket that belongs to me. Belongs to me. I said dirty prayer, the rhythm is hard and true. I'm riding into freedom in the final endless blue. Endless blue. Seven broken angels came to me at dawn, telling all the secrets of the love that's finally gone. They showed me all the futures that I couldn't understand, walking through the shadows in this lonely, wicked land. Their wings were torn and their faces were stained by tears, carrying the burden of the final wicked fears. I asked them for the reason for the fire in my soul. They told me that the rhythm would finally make me whole. Seven broken angels, I heard the final call. I'm waiting for the moment when the darkness starts to fall. Starts to fall. Oh, broken angels, the message is hard and true. I'm running into freedom in the final endless blue. Endless blue. They asked me for the sorrow that I finally couldn't hide. I showed them all the secrets that the gentle silence keeps inside. The rhythm is a promise that will never let me go. The simple single freedom that I finally know. I watch the empty world and I know that no one cares, conquering all the shame and all the final wicked fears. I feel the power running through my lonely beating heart. The rhythm is the comfort that the darkness brings. Oh, I don't need a map to finally find the way. All I need is the rhythm to finally save the day. I'm trading all the darkness for the promise of the bird, the wildest single music that was ever truly heard. Truly heard. feared. I stand upon the ground where their broken wings had lain. I welcome back the cold and the repeating rain. I watch the empty sorrow as it finally tears apart, giving all the power to the final broken wings. The journey's long, but the strength is finally here. I trade the heavy burden for the final honest tears. 7 broken angels, I heard the final call, angel. I'm waiting for the moment when the darkness starts to fall. Message is hard and true, I'm running into freedom in the final.
Sets me free, the only single promise that belongs to me. I watch the empty world and I know that no one cares, conquering all the shame and all the final wicked fears. I feel the power running through my lonely beating heart. The rhythm is the comfort that the darkness brings. I watch the empty sorrow as it finally tears apart, giving all the power to the final broken wings. High speed hallelujah, the sound is wild and free. Go! Single comfort that belongs to me. Me forever. Oh.
This little hotel, it's the only home I've known. I'm watching all the shadows where the wicked spirits groan. The walls are thin and the light is cold and dim. I can't escape the sorrow where the lonely secrets swim. My heart is beating slow and my voice can only sigh, drowning in the sorrow as the lonely moments fly. I pull the lonely cover over my tired, sleepy head, wishing I could join the gentle silence of the dead. Little hotel room where the tears finally start to fall. I'm waiting for the moment when the darkness takes it all. Oh, hotel room, the sorrow is deep and vast. I'm chained to the promise of the bitter, wicked past. Wicked past. I hear the train outside with a lonely dragging sound. It reminds me of the future that I never finally found. I watch the empty mirror where the truth is finally near. All I see is the weakness and the lonely, bitter fear. The dust is on the window and the world outside is gray. I don't believe the promise of the brighter final day. I search the empty silence for a final honest sign. This heavy burden is finally wholly mine. The pain is a companion that will never let me go. It's the only single feeling that I finally know. I close my eyes and I try to find a dream, but all I see is the horror of the wicked, lonely stream. Lonely stream. The rhythm of my breathing is the only single sound. Trapped forever on this cold, hard ground. I let the sorrow wash away the final lonely stain. I welcome back the cold and the repeating rain. I stand before the future with nothing left to say. The darkness is my comfort at the ending of the day. Little hotel where the tears finally start to fall. Tears, I'm waiting for the moment when the darkness takes it all. Little hotel room where the tears finally start to fall. Tears, I'm waiting for the moment when the darkness takes it all. Take it all.
The train is coming and the rhythm starts to break. I'm running on the tracks for the final honest sake. I hear the iron screaming and the steam is getting high, shouting out the truth to the cold and empty sky. The rails are bending and the motion makes me spin. I left the broken city where the wicked secrets win. My little voice is breaking, but the message must be loud, standing strong and mighty in the lonely silent crowd. Train wreck gospel, it's the sound of the final fall. I'm conquering the darkness, for it takes it all. Oh, train wreck, the chaos is wild and true. I'm trading all the sorrow for the final empty blue. Empty blue, empty blue. I see the light of judgment and it's coming hard and fast. The future is the echo of the bitter wicked past. The banjo's running like a frantic joyful tear, conquering all the shame and all the final bitter fear. The rhythm is a chaos that my soul can finally trust, trading all the sorrow for the final honest dust. I open up my eyes and the truth is finally near. I'm shouting out the message for the wicked world to hear. Oh, I don't need a ticket to ride this lonely line. All I need is the rhythm in my soul to finally shine. I'm trading all the darkness for the promise of the bird, the wildest single freedom that was ever truly heard. Truly heard. The smoke is thick and the fire's burning low. I'm the only single witness to the final wicked show. I feel the power running through my small tired hand. I'm conquering the sorrow of this lonely wicked land. The journey's long, but the truth is finally here. I trade the heavy burden for the final honest tear. I'm clinging to the freedom on the final windy ledge, dancing on the sorrow on the very, very edge. Train wreck gospel, it's the sound of the final fall. I'm conquering the darkness, for it takes it all. Oh, train wreck, the chaos is wild and true. I'm trading all the sorrow for the final empty blue. Train wreck gospel, train wreck of the gospel. Train wreck gospel, train wreck gospel. Fall.
I feel the water rising, and I know I start to fall. I'm drowning in the sorrow that the shadows keep it all. The depth is cold and the silence is too deep. Waking up the sorrow from the final endless sleep. I don't need a single tear. All I need is the sound, floating on the darkness, on the cold hard ground. I watch the empty future where the new life can begin, sinking deeper into the final lonely sin. Drowning my own kazoo, it's the only sound I make for the final lonely promise. watching all the futures that can never be untold. Never told. The high-pitched kazoo drone is a final single plea, the only single message that was ever meant for me. I let the rhythm pull me to the very final shore, begging for the silence, just a single moment more. I look into the water and the truth is finally near. All I see is the horror of the final wicked fear. I trade the heavy burden for the promise of the night, trading all the darkness for the final burning light. The water is my comfort, it will finally set me free from the lonely, empty world that belongs to me. I close my eyes and I try to find a dream, but all I hear is the sound of the wicked lonely stream. Lonely stream. I remember the promise that I finally couldn't keep, falling deeper into the final endless sleep. The rhythm of the water is the only single sound, trapped forever on this cold, hard ground. I let the sorrow wash away the final lonely stain. I welcome back the cold and the repeating rain. I stand before the future with nothing left to say. The darkness is my comfort at the ending of the day. Drown in my own kazoo, it's the only sound I make for the final lonely promise, and it's here on a say. I saw the shadows standing and they asked me for the word. I told them all the promise that they never truly heard. They told me to be quiet, they told me not to speak, but my defiance makes the quiet shadows weep. What I say? You said free. Yeah, I said free. What I say? You said me. Yeah, I said me. I'm the only single truth in this cold and empty place. The shadow of the future that they finally have to face. What I say to the shadows in the dark, dark night. I show them all the power of the message to the cold and empty sky. I let the music wash away the bitter, lonely stain. I welcome back the cold and the repeating rain. I stand before the future with nothing left to say. The truth is finally here and it will never fade away. What I say to the shadows in the dark, dark night, I'll show them all the power of the final wicked light. Power, yeah. The banjo's busted, but the rhythm still is loud. I'm shouting to the people in the lonely, silent crowd. The strings are gone, but the wood still makes the sound. The only single freedom on the cold, hard ground. I pick up all the pieces of the sorrow and the pain. I welcome back the cold and the repeating rain. The sound is hard and the beat is often missed, but the defiance is a final empty kiss. Busted banjo chant, it's the rhythm that will never break. For the final honest promise and the bitter lonely say. Busted chant, the music's rough and true. I'm breaking all the rules in the final empty blue. Empty blue, empty blue. I let the broken music tear the silence all apart. The only single comfort that belongs to my heart. The rhythm is a challenge and the truth is finally near. Conquering all the shame and all the final bitter fear. I watch the empty future where the new light can begin. Trading all the sorrow for the victory I win. The sound is tearing all the fabric of the night. I'm running through the darkness with the wicked joyful light. They told me to stop, they told me not to play, but the rhythm of the busted banjo will finally save the day. I'm trading all the darkness for the promise of the bird, the wildest single music that was ever truly heard. Truly heard. I feel the power running through my lonely beating heart. I watch the empty sorrow as it finally tears apart. The silence is a prison and the darkness is a cage. I'm tearing up the rules on the final empty stage. The sound is loud and the message must be clear. I'm conquering all the doubt and all the final bitter fear. The journey's long, but the strength is finally here. I trade the heavy burden for the final honest tear. Busted banjo chant, it's the rhythm that will never break. For the final honest promise and the bitter lonely say. Busted chant, the music's rough and true. I'm breaking all the rules in the final empty blue. Empty blue, empty blue, empty blue. It's the hour after midnight when the genius starts to weep, waking up the sorrow from the final endless sleep. I watch the lonely shadows where the wicked secrets swim. My little light is fading, cold and dim. The cold air is heavy and the moon is barely bright. I trade the heavy burden for the promise of the night. I hear the silent echo of the things that can't be found, trapped forever on this cold, hard ground. Genius after midnight, where the truth is finally near, so near. The only honest comfort from the final wicked fear, wicked fear. Oh, after midnight, the shadows start to crawl. I'm waiting for the moment when the darkness takes it all. Take it all. I search the empty silence for a final honest sign. This heavy sorrow is finally wholly mine. The music in my head is a slow and painful drone, standing here completely on my own. The dust is on the window and the world outside is gray. I don't believe the promise of the brighter final day. I pull the lonely cover over my tired, sleepy head, wishing I could join the gentle silence of the dead. The pain is a companion that will never let me go. It's the only single feeling that I finally know. I close my eyes and I try to find a dream, but all I see is the horror of the wicked, lonely street, lonely street. I remember the promise that I finally couldn't keep, falling deeper into the final endless sleep. The rhythm of the darkness is the only single sound, trapped forever on this cold, hard ground. I let the sorrow wash away the final lonely stain. I welcome back the cold and the repeating rain. I stand before the future with nothing left to say. The darkness is my comfort at the ending of the day. Genius after midnight, where the truth is finally near, near. The only honest comfort from the final wicked fear, fear. Genius after midnight, where the truth is finally near, near. The only honest comfort from the final wicked fear, fear. yes, I told her go, 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 and don't look back to me. Riding on the freedom that finally sets me free. The motor's hard and the wind is in my hair. I watch the empty road and I know that no one cares. The banjo snapping like a final joyful whip. The promise of the journey on my final thirsty lip. Hit the road, Lizzie, don't you come back here no more. I'm walking on the freedom from the final wicked door. Hit the road, the speed is hard and true. I'm riding into freedom in the final empty blue. Empty blue. The washboard scrubbing with a frantic rev and scratch. The kazoo is buzzing like a tired, angry fly. I light the final promise with a single lonely match. Watching all the sorrow that the shadows let me hide. I feel the gravel flying and the dust is in my eyes. But the motion is the only comfort that I find. I see the empty future in the cold and lonely skies, leaving all the wicked world far behind. Oh, I don't need the oil to finally make the wheels turn. All I need is the rhythm in my soul. I'm trading all the darkness for the promise that will burn, finally making my broken spirit whole. Spirit whole. Hey. Faster, Lizzie, yeah. Hey. The journey's long and the road is rough and fast. I won't stop the engine till the final light appears. I'm riding on the freedom of the bitter, wicked past, conquering all the shame and all the final fears. I feel the power running through my lonely beating heart. The rhythm is the comfort that the darkness brings. I watch the empty sorrow as it finally tears apart, giving all the power to the final broken wings. Hit the road, Lizzie, don't you come back here no more. Go, fast, leave. I'm walking on the freedom from the final wicked door. Hit go, go, yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 go, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I feel the chains around my lonely little hand. They're holding back the only music that the world can understand. I beg you softly, please, to finally let me go. Walking on the sorrow where the wicked secrets grow. The cold iron is heavy and the links begin to wear, but the rhythm of the banjo is the only truth I share. I look into the darkness where the light is cold and dim, standing strong and mighty on the very, very limb. Unchained, my banjo, let the final music play. Music play. I'm trading all the darkness for the promise of the day. Of the day. Oh, unchained, the rhythm is hard and slow. I'm watching all the shadows where the lonely spirits go. Spirits go. The simple sound of sorrow is the truth that sets me free. The only single message that was ever meant for me. I let fall apart. The strongest single feeling that belongs to my heart. I watch the lonely shadow as it finally starts to fade. This is the final freedom that I finally made. I search the empty future for a final line to sign. This heavy burden is finally wholly mine. The chains are heavy, but the spirit must be strong. I know I'm walking right where I truly belong. I'm trading all the pain for the promise of the bird, the wildest single freedom that was ever truly heard, truly heard, truly I remember the promise that I finally couldn't keep. Falling deeper into the final endless sleep. The rhythm of the darkness is the only single sound. Trapped forever on this cold hard ground. I let the sorrow wash away the final lonely stain. I welcome back the cold and the repeating rain. I stand before the future with nothing left to say. The darkness is my comfort at the ending of the day. Unchain my banjo, let the final music play. Play it, play it. I'm trading all the darkness for the promise of the day. The tin Lizzie's sputtering, but the wheels are spinning fast, heading out to where the final shadows go. I left the broken city and the bitter wicked past, leaving all the sorrow of the silent final show. The rhythm is the engine and the sound is the final cry, a melody of freedom that will never cease. I'm shouting out the message to the cold and empty sky, conquering all the pain and finding final peace. Tin Lizzie's lament, yeah, the rhythm is a wild and broken sound. Broken sound. It's the only single journey on the cold, hard ground. Hard ground. I said, Tin Lizzie, the speed is hard and true. I'm riding into freedom in the final empty blue. Empty blue. The washboard scrubbing with a frantic ribbon scratch. The kazoo is buzzing like a tired, angry fly. I light the final promise with a single lonely match, watching all the sorrow that the shadows let me hide. The banjo snapping like a final joyful whip, pushing all the darkness far behind the door. I feel the wind of victory on my final thirsty lip, begging for the journey just a single more. Oh, I don't need the oil to finally make the wheels turn. All I need is the rhythm in my soul. In my soul. I'm trading all the darkness for the promise that will burn, finally making my broken spirit whole. Spirit whole.
dust is in my eyes, but the motion is the only comfort that I find. I see the empty future in the cold and lonely skies, leaving all the wicked world far behind. The road is long and the shadows are deep and vast. I won't stop the engine till the final light appears. I'm riding on the freedom of the bitter wicked past, conquering all the shame and all the final fears. Tin Lizzie's lament, yeah, the rhythm is a wild and broken sound. Broken sound. It's the only single journey on the cold, hard ground. Ground, yeah, yeah. Ground, yeah, yeah. I found a love in the dust where the wicked spirits sleep. It's the only single promise that my soul can finally keep. They said it was ugly, they said it was all wrong, but it's the only simple music that belongs to my song. The dust is thick and the air is getting thin, but the fire is the only friend that I can trust. I watch the empty future where the new light can begin, trading all the sadness for the final honest dust.
Ain't that love?
Yeah, it's wild and strong and true.
Strong and true.
It's the only honest feeling that belongs to the lonely few.
Lonely few.
Oh, ain't that love?
The rhythm is hard and deep.
It's the only honest secret that the gentle silence keeps.
Silence keeps.
I let the dirty feeling wash away the final lonely stain. I welcome back the cold and the repeating rain. The banjo's clicking like a clock that's running wild. I'm the only single truth of a sad and lonely child.
I search the empty silence
For a final honest sign, and this simple single freedom is finally wholly mine. I open up my mouth and the wild sound starts to scream, riding on the power of the final honest dream.
They told me to stop, they told me not to feel, but the rhythm of the freedom is finally truly real. Truly
I'm
real.
trading all the sorrow for the victory I win. The final single freedom where the new life can begin.
Life. New life. Lay out. Dust true.
The journey's long and the truth is finally near. I trade the heavy burden for the final honest tear. I'm conquering all the doubt and all the final bitter fear, shouting out the message for the wicked world to hear.
The sound is tearing all the fabric of the night. I'm running through the darkness with the wicked joyful light.
I feel the power running through my lonely beating heart. I watch the empty sorrow as it finally tears apart.
Ain't that love?
Yeah, it's wild and strong and true.
Love, strong,
It's the only honest feeling that belongs to the lonely few.
you, yeah.
Oh, ain't that love?
The rhythm is hard and deep.
I was
was born to lose the rhythm in the simple, honest fight, wandering through the darkness with no final burning light. I knew the end was coming, yeah, the moment I began. I'm just a single broken piece of a lonely, wicked plan. The melody is a broken, and the time is often wrong. But this is the only simple music that belongs to my song. I look into the darkness where the light is cold and dim, standing strong and mighty on the very, very limb. Born to lose, the truth is ringing cold and clear, cold and clear. I'm trading all the laughter for the final bitter fear, bitter fear. Oh, born to lose, the sorrow is deep and vast. I'm chained to the promise of the bitter, wicked past, wicked past. I let the simple sorrow wash away the final lonely stain. I welcome back the cold and the repeating rain. I search the empty mirror where the truth is finally near. All I see is the horror of the final wicked fear, wicked past. The ground is cold and the wind is hard and sharp. I'm the only single music on the final lonely harp. I trade the heavy burden for the promise of the night, trading all the darkness for the final burning light. The pain is a companion that will never let me go. It's the only single feeling that I finally know, finally know. I close my eyes and I try to find a dream, but all I see is the horror of the wicked lonely stream, lonely stream. That I finally couldn't keep, falling deeper into the final endless sleep. The rhythm of the darkness is the only single sound, trapped forever the sorrow wash away the final lonely stain. I'll welcome back the cold and the repeating rain. I stand before the future with nothing left to say. The darkness is my comfort at the ending of the day. Born to lose, the truth is ringing cold and clear. Lows, I'm trading all the laughter for the final bitter fear.
Devil's playing waltz, but the tempo is too fast, spinning all the sorrow in a crazy wild beat. I left a broken promise of the bitter wicked past, dancing on the sorrow with my tiny tired feet. The rhythm is too wicked and the melody is wrong, but the truth is ringing in my tired lonely ear. I listen to the message that doesn't belong, conquering all the shame and all the final fear. Devil's banjo waltz, yeah, the spinning is a wide and joyful sound. Like a dress in a wicked breeze, the kazoo is laughing with the harsh and bitter tone. I search the cold, dark corners of the final loving trees, standing here completely on my own. I let the fast before time tear the silence all apart. The rhythm is pushing all the pain away. I'm shouting out the secrets that belong to my heart, waiting for the promise of the brighter day. Oh, I don't need a partner to finally feel the spin. All I need is the rhythm in my soul. In my soul. Trading all the sorrow for the victory I win. Finally making my broken spirit whole. Spirit whole. Spiritually past, street of pedal. Spin it up on the pedal. The rhythm is off and the beat is often missed, but the truth is ringing louder than the bells of time. I offer up my sorrow with a final empty kiss, conquering all the shame and all the wicked crime. The dance is long and the shadows are deep and dark. I won't stop the turning till the final light appears. I'm leaving all the darkness with a final burning mark, drying all the sorrow of the lonely bitter tears. Devil's banjo waltz, yeah, the spinning is a wild and joyful sound. Joyful sound. I
right till the morning starts to rise, leaving all the sorrow for the cold and empty skies. I don't need permission and I don't need a single word. This is the wildest music that the wicked world has heard. The rhythm is a shuffle and the beat is hard and fast. I'm riding on the freedom that can finally last. The fire is burning low and the smoke is in my eyes. I'm looking for the truth in the cold and lonely skies. Mess around, yeah, the sound is hard and true. I'm trading all the darkness for the final empty blue. Empty blue. Oh, mess around, the rhythm's deep and vast. I'm the only single future that belongs to the bitter past. Bitter past. The banjo's playing with a wild and happy grin. The kazoo is laughing at the wicked lonely sin. I feel the power running through my small tired hand. I'm conquering the sorrow of this lonely wicked land. I let the fire lick against my cold and dirty face. I'm dancing for the freedom in this lonely empty place. The sound is tearing all the fabric of the night. I'm running through the darkness with the wicked joyful light. Yeah. They told me to stop, they told me not to move, but the rhythm of the campfire is the only single groove. I'm trading all the pain for the promise of the bird, the wildest single freedom that was ever truly heard. Truly heard. Truly heard. Truly heard. Shuffle bridge. Yeah, mess it up, go. Go. I stand upon the ground where the shadows used to lie, shouting out the message to the cold and empty sky. The journey's long, but the truth is finally near. I trade the heavy burden for the final honest tear. I'm conquering all the doubt and all the final bitter fear, shouting out the message for the wicked world to hear. The music is a promise that will never let me go. The simple single freedom that I finally know. Mess around, yeah, the sound is hard and true. True mess. I'm trading all the darkness for the final empty blue. Mess around, the rhythm's deep and fast. The only single truth belongs to the bitter past. I saw a black butterfly flying through the rain, beating on the sorrow with a silent wing. The flight is low and the wind is hard and cold. watching all the futures that can never finally unfold. The colors on its wings are dark and deep and true, telling all the secrets that the shadows keep. I'm shouting out the message to the empty, lonely blue, falling deeper into the final endless sleeps. Black butterfly blues, the wings are beating slow and low. I'm watching all the shadows where the lonely spirits go. Go butterfly blues, the sorrow is hard and deep. It's the only honest secret that the gentle silence keeps. The banjo's clicking like a clock that's running wild. The kazoo is humming like a tired, angry bee. I'm the only single truth of a sad and lonely child, the simple single promise that belongs to me. I watch the butterfly as it finally flies too high, disappearing into the lonely, empty air. I listen to the whisper on the wind that starts to sigh, knowing that there's no one left to truly care. The wing is broken, but the spirit must be strong. I know I'm walking right where I truly belong. I'm trading all the darkness for the promise of the light, the only single comfort in the lonely, dark, dark night. Dark, dark night. I feel the dust of the sorrow and the weight of the dark night, but the rhythm is a promise that will never cease. I trade the heavy burden for the final wicked light, searching for the simple final peace. The ground is cold and the wind is hard and sharp. I'm the only single music on the final lonely harp. I stand before the future with nothing left to say. The darkness is my comfort at the ending of the day. Black butterfly blues, the winds are beating slow and low. I'm watching all the shadows where the lonely spirits go. Oh, butterfly blues, the winds are beating slow and low.
I got 19 strings on a banjo that can't be found, playing all the secrets that the shadows keep. The fastest single rhythm on the cold hard ground, waking up the sorrow from its final endless sleeps. The strings are burning and the wood is wearing thin, but the speed is the only friend that I can trust. I watch the empty future where the new life can begin, trading all the sorrow for the final honest dust. like 1,000 tiny sins. The acoustic guitar is pounding with a maniacal beat. I watch the lonely battle where the wicked promise wins, dancing on the sorrow with my tiny tired feet.
The motion is the comfort and the speed is the only truth, leaving all the bitter empty world behind. I'm reclaiming all the beauty of my stolen youth, the final honest future that the world will find.
Oh, I don't need a pause to finally feel the joy. All I need is the rhythm in my soul. I'm running through the darkness for the final honest toy, finally making my broken spirit whole.
Spirit whole. Chokoso de metsu no takai banjo to guitar no jam fortsu, kazu wa katakai doro no owari ji atto-teki na speedo, kanto netsukyou-teki na energy.
The journey's fast, but the truth is finally near. I'm shouting at the shadows that the light will finally slay. I'm conquering all the doubt and all the final bitter fear, waiting for the promise of the brighter day. I'm clinging to the freedom on the final windy ledge, dancing on the sorrow on the very, very edge. The sound is loud and the message must be clear. I'm conquering all the doubt and all the final bitter fear.
19's on fire. The speed is wild and fast and true. Go fast and true. I'm trading all the darkness for the final empty blue. Oh, 19 strings. The rhythm is hard and deep. Oh, it's the only honest secret that the gentle silence keeps. Silence keeps. In my soul.
The train is running fast, but the wheels begin to break. A final wicked tremor in the cold hard ground. I listen to the sorrow